Good afternoon, yogis. This is session 6 of our online sessions, and it will be the last one for this particular series. You can go back through them and revisit them, and then before too long we'll be back in class again. So I want you to come sitting either on your knees, Vajrasana, cross-legged, or legs forward, whichever you prefer. We're going to do some tension releasing in the face today. So I'd like you to just soften and ease your shoulders, gently roll them around. And then let your arms settle down on your legs. Close your eyes a moment and then screw your face up really tight. Pull all the tightness you can around your eyes and your forehead and across your cheeks, around your jawline. And then blink your eyes open and stretch your mouth open and look up. And do that again. Close your eyes, distort your face, screw it up tight. And then open your eyes wide, stretch and look up. And then soften. Just notice if you feel any little areas of tension in your cheekbones or your facial muscles. Let's just slide the jaw now from side to side. Stretch it up. Pull up through your lower jaw. Feel the whole of your neck stretching upward. Tighten. Pull your top lip over your teeth. And then just wiggle around your face. Blink and blink your eyes a few times. And we're going to take a nice big breath in and release it with the arms. Breathe in, draw the arms up, stretching up, looking up. Lift nice and high through the line of your body and then open wide and breathe out and lower. And again, nice big breath in, lift to the top, stretch up, look towards your fingertips. And breathe out, lower. Good. Take a nice big recovery breath. Let's do a little neck exercise. Taking a breath in at the centre. As you breathe out, let your head roll forward, tucking your chin down toward your throat. Breathe in, lift to the centre. Roll the head back, lift the eye gaze up, stretch through the front of the neck. Breathe in. Centre, breathe out, roll the head forward again, nice and gentle. Smooth movement when you're working with the neck. Breathe in, lift to the centre, roll the head back, eye gaze lifting, looking up. And again, breathe in, breathe out, head rolling down, chin tucking in toward the throat. Breathe in, centre, open your mouth and your teeth this time as you look up, and then when you get to the top position, neck stretched as much as is comfortable for you, close your lips together. Feel the firmness. Breathe in, bring your head back to the centre. Breathe out at the centre, relax. Raise your shoulders to your ears. Take your right ear toward your right shoulder. Lower your shoulders down, leaving your head tilted to that side. Next breath out, roll your head forward and around until it comes to the left shoulder. Bring the left shoulder up. Just checking, ear to shoulder. Next breath out, roll the head forward and around and bring it back through to the right shoulder. Raise that shoulder. breath out. Roll around, breath in to the left, lifting the left shoulder. And one more time, semicircle through to the right. Ear touching the shoulder, just momentarily leaving the head in that position, dropping the shoulder. Bring your head back up to the centre. Take a nice big recovery breath. Let's do a little reverse semicircle. So if there are any neck injuries for you, please take it carefully. You may prefer to just turn your head rather than semicircle through the reverse. Let's raise the shoulders again. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Leave the head in that position. Breath out, lower your shoulders, relax them down. Roll the head around behind until it comes through to the right shoulder. Raise that shoulder. Just to check, make sure your ear is above the shoulder. And again, breath out, semicircle the head around to the left. Raise that shoulder. Semicircle around to the right. Semicircle around to the left. Leave the head there, let the shoulder drop, bring the head back up to the centre point and take another lovely big recovery breath. Let's raise the arms, breath in, through to the top, stretching and looking up, pulling up strongly through your body, open wide, breathe out and lower. Nice big recovery breath. And again, breath in and breathe out. Good. Let's come down to sitting the length of your mat. We're going to move into the rowing boat pose. So this is a really good movement for blockages in the abdomen and pelvis. So make sure you're sitting nice and squarely on your mat. And just gently give yourself a little rock across your buttock bones. Bring your hands up to imagine you're holding on to some oars. Take a breath in. Pull up nice and tall. Strengthen your legs and feet. As you breathe out, move forward. Breathe in, draw back. Breathe out, move forward. Breathe in, draw back. And keep that movement going. The exhalation taking you forward, the legs and feet strong to keep you anchored on the mat. Just watch if there's any lower back issues for you. Take it quite so far. Good. And coming back up to sitting position again. Arms out. Breath in, lift. Drawing up, looking up. And breath out to lower. One more time. Nice big breath in. Lift to the top and breathe out, open wide and lower. Let's bring the right leg in. We're going to take hold of the big toe. Just work a little movement into the hip. So just gently move that right foot from side to side. And when you feel it easing up a little more, you can stretch the leg a little higher. Good. And we'll bring back and rest the ankle over top of the thigh. Keep hold of the front of that right foot and begin to turn the ankle just gently. Of course, if you have any injuries in any joint that we're working on, then you just need to take a little more care at that particular area. change the direction. Good. Let's release that leg back down to the floor. The foot a little shake. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's work with the left. Take hold of the big toe. And just gently to begin with, dipping the heel either side of that right leg. And when you feel the hip and the knee joint easing up a little more, you might like to stretch it a little higher. The movement slows down slightly. Good, and then we'll rest that foot over top of the right leg, taking hold around the ankle and the foot and circling into that ankle joint. So notice if you're feeling difference right and left. And change the direction. Let's release that leg back out and down to the floor. Give both feet a little shake. Bounce your knees up and down. Sit up, take a breath in. Lift to the top, stretching up fully. And breath out, open wide and lower. Once again, full breath in. Fill your lungs fully to the top. And breathe out. Good. Alright, we're going to come around onto the knees now. And work a little kneeling sun salute. So find your position on your mat where your feet are inside the mat behind you. You'll need that mat surface shortly. So bring your hands now in beneath the line of your shoulders. Make sure your knees are beneath your hips and comfortably wide for the sacral bone. Just take a gentle rock forward and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Bringing the weight over the hands helps to strengthen the hands, fingers, wrists and arms. And back to the centre again. I'm just going to do a little cat pose and then we'll move it into a slightly rounded back shape. So, breath in, roll down into your lower back, lift your front body, lift the head, look up toward the wall ahead of you or the ceiling. As you breathe out, pull your tailbone under, tuck your chin down toward your throat, pull strongly into the arch of your back. Breathe in, come back to neutral. Move yourself back slightly. Round the shoulders up again. So push into your knees, but feel your back lengthening and then your shoulders rounding at the top. From there, I want you to lift up onto your knees. Bring your hands around behind your back. Clasp your fingers together. Draw them down and away from your body. Drop your chin toward your throat as you draw your shoulders back. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing into the center of your spine. Take a breath in. Lift your arms above your head. And as you breathe out, open your arms wide and move back again slightly. So you're kind of pushing down into your buttocks. Bring your body forward. Straight line of your back this time. Next breath out, bring your hands back down to the floor into cat position. Breath in, roll through the cat, opening your front chest, down into your lower back, tailbone pushing away, head lifting, strong arms, strong lift of your chest. Breathe out. Arching, chin tucking, and putting a strong firm lock from your pelvis to your abdomen. Then push yourself back a little. Breathe in, lift up. Bring your hands behind your back. Clasp, draw the arms down and away from the body. Drop your head down for a moment. Take a breath in, lift the arms above, stretching up nice and fully. And as you breathe out, come back into that slight crouching position. Begin to push your tail away, straighten your back. Keep a nice strength into your abdominal centre. Breath out. Hands down to the floor again in cat position. Push yourself back, buttocks towards heels. Let your hands move out just a little more so you can feel your ribs comfortably coming down to your thighs. Bring yourself up again onto all fours. Tuck your toes behind. Raise your knees off the floor and stretch back into plank position. Next, breathe out. Soften your knees back down. Push yourself all the way back again. This time drop your head down toward the floor and feel your full back lengthening. Breathe in. Come up. Tuck your toes. Stretch as you lift your knees off the floor and push that strength down through the line of your legs. Strong belly, strong buttocks, strong thighs, calves and feet. Breath out, soften. Knees back to the floor. We're going to move on and take this right through to a standing salutation. So let's bring the right leg forward. And we'll raise the left knee off the floor again. Push back to the toes. Chest resting to the inside of your right thigh. Just take a little rocking movement back and forth as you raise your toes off the floor at the front. Spread them out. Let that knee come back down. Bring your right knee back and swing your left leg forward. Tuck your toes. Raise that right knee off the floor. Push back, nice and strong. Just getting a feel of the strength into the top of the thigh, the groin, into the belly. Soften the knee. Push that left knee back again. Once again, we're going to bring the right leg forward. And you can keep your knee on the floor. We might do a little variation on that in a moment. Bring your arms up and stretch up, looking to the ceiling again. Crescent moon position. As you breathe out, bring the hands back down to the floor. Leave your left hand on the floor in line with the left foot. Raise your knee off the floor, or you can leave it on the floor if you prefer. Turn your body to the right. Raise your right arm up. Look to the arm. Look to the hand and fingers. Some nice big breaths in that twisted reverse lunge position. Bring the hand back down. This time we're going to turn both feet. So walk your right and left hand around and bring your feet to a parallel line. Get the feel of your hands supporting you at the centre. A little rock back and forth on your feet, lifting your toes. Move your body down a little further toward the floor. Good. And then we're going to walk the hands around to the left foot. So we're going to do the equestrian on the other side with the crescent moon. Drop the right knee to the floor, soften the foot, raise the arms and look above. Nice big breaths into your belly. Bring the hands back down, leave the right hand on the floor. You can leave your knee down or tuck your right toes. Turn your body to the left. Twisted, extended lunge position. Bring the top hand back down again. Then push back. Straighten both legs, slightly angling the right heel back in so your front heel is in line. Straightening your front knee if you can. Come back down into the equestrian. Walk the left hand around, bringing yourself around again to that central line. Hands in the centre. Walk your arms out in front this time. Keep your weight on the whole of your foot soles. So pushing right back through to the heels. You stretch your body forward in the pyramid pose. Draw your hands back in. Walk your hands around to the right foot. Lift your left heel off the floor. And then coming to that straight leg position. Drop your left heel across. Straighten your legs. Looking out in front. Extending that stretch through both legs. Front knee, back calf muscle. Bring your hands back over to the centre. Turn your feet again to the parallel line. Hands to the centre, dropping down. Just gently pulsing yourself up and down. This time you can either stretch your arms out in front, leave your hands on the floor beneath your shoulders, or if you like, you can take your hands above your back and stretch up, dropping your head a little lower to the floor. Make sure you're not crunching into your neck. Just gently play with the arms to feel that lovely opening across the front of your chest and shoulder line. A deep drawing back into your shoulders and the shoulder blades. Release the arms down, bringing them back to the centre. Nice straight back position just for a little moment. And then walk your feet back into the centre of your mat, just wide of your hands, so wide of your hips at the same time. We're going to come down, each knee wide of the hips, dropping into a wide leg position, ready to do a little Simasana, the lion pose. So, Simasana, the roaring lion pose. Did a little stretching out of the face earlier. I'm going to extend that some more. And this time, when we come forward on the out breath, we're going to open the mouth, throw the tongue out, stretch the face and the eye gaze, lifting up to the ceiling. So a big loud exhalation as you do that. Let's take a breath in. Lift up as you breathe out. Inhale. And again. Lift up. Draw your knees back into the centre. Just roll your shoulders around. Change the direction. We're doing a little shoulder shrug. So let's, if you're not comfortable right down in the crouch position, you could lift up onto your knees to do this one. So beginning with a lift of your right shoulder, breath in, and breath out, lower and raise the left. Good. Recenter. So some good breaths to cleanse the palate, cleanse the mouth, cleanse the throat and the jaw. Lovely to do in the morning in the fresh air, if you can, or any time of day when it's warm. Not too much sun on your face. I'm going to rest today in crocodile pose. So I'd like you to swing around again. Move down to the floor. Let's do a little back bend while we're here. Take a breath in. Lift. Looking ahead, stretch through to your toes. Just make sure your leg width is comfortable for the line of your hips and sacrum. Breathe out, lower back down. And again, breathe in. And breathe out, lower. Breathe in. And breathe out, lower. Bring your hands underneath your chin. Widen your elbows out. Just find the exact comfortable position. Make sure you've settled your belly and your hips comfortably on the floor. Soft feet. Hands holding beneath your jaw to just give you that support of a slight lift. Looking ahead. Close your eyes. Take a few moments to do some nice full breaths to bring awareness to your body. Feel as if you're breathing your belly into the floor as you inhale. Releasing your body as you sink and exhale. Rest your head to the side on the floor if you wish. Thank you for joining me again today, yoga. May you keep well and safe through the time ahead, and very soon I'm sure we'll be back in class sessions at different venues. So God bless. Namaste.